Hey guys, so today we're going to take a look at LR EZA Physical Super JANEMBA, sort of like the end portion of the Worldwide Celebration 2024, alongside the EZA for Tech Super Gogeta. I just did my video taking a look at Gogeta, obviously a ridiculous, utterly absurd character. And I do think JANEMBA is also going to be very strong. I'm going to be using him on the Broly team. We'll just show that team later on. But first, let's go over what he does, and then I'll explain the team. So leader skill, corroded body and mind are movie bosses, key 4 and 170%. 12 key super attack, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, great lowers defense, so 30% raises for 1 turn there. The 18 key super is a 50% attack and defensive raise for 1 turn, mega colossal massively lowers defense, so pretty decent effects, nothing crazy. The passive is evil demon, 6 key attack and defense plus 166%. He does just innately have guard against everything, which is great. He does also have 22% damage reduction, and then he's going to be launching an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. That is going to help him get built up, as we'll see in a second. He does get 2 key up to 6, attack and defense plus 66% chance up to 166%, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 22% up to 66% with each attack performed. So essentially you want him to get 3 attacks in, and then he'll have his full build up. So pretty easy to do considering he does those in the passive, which we'll see in a second. Plus an additional attack plus 66% when key is 22 or more, and then he gets an additional damage reduction of 22% when he's in slot 1 or 2. Then he's going to launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when the character is in the 2nd or 3rd attacker in a turn. So in slot 2, he is getting basically the full build up, plus he's getting the extra damage. So in slot 2, he's going to have the 44% damage reduction and the 3 guaranteed attacks. So turn 1, you really want to put this guy in slot 2. He'll have the guaranteed full build up. The only way he wouldn't get built up fully is if you kill the opponent before he's able to do the attacks, right? Great chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character, and then high chance of evading enemy super attack. That is the same mechanic that Gogeta has. I would argue it probably makes a little bit more sense on JANEMBA, because Gogeta just straight up doesn't need that. JANEMBA makes a bit more sense on him. Active skill. He does have a rage mechanic, can be activated when HP is 66% or more starting from turn 6 from the start of battle. I don't really know if this is going to be very common to see, but yeah, we'll try and get this. I mean, it's, again, turn 6, like, you're going to have to jump into a bit of a longer stage to get this. I mean, the condition itself isn't horrible. It's just, I don't really know, like, what... I mean, I guess maybe the new... there's a new Supreme Magnificent Battle stage against the... I think it's against Gohan, the Family Kamehameha characters. That's a pretty long stage. Maybe we'll jump into that one. So my build, I went 20 additional and 20 dodge. Remember, he builds up 66% crit from his passive. And then he also does have crits in his rage mode, which I'll show in a second. So we really don't need crit on him at all. I gave him the character-specific bronze skill orb for defense, and then for the gold and silver skill orbs, I just went for additional dodge. So 20 additional, 20 dodge, straight across the board, pretty solid, I think. He doesn't really need more additional than this, because he's going to be attacking a decent amount anyway from his passive. Links, we have Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. And then his categories: Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, Corroded Body and Mind, Exploding Rage, Accelerated Battle, and Uncontrollable Power. So we're going to be running him on the Broly team. There is one character you could swap, I think, on this build, and the character is AGL Broly. I think you could potentially swap AGL Broly for Bio Broly, and the only reason why I say that is because if you want to run a rotation of like JANEMBA plus Int Broly, if Bio Broly is going to float onto that rotation, remember, Bio Broly has Big Bad Bosses. Most of this team does not. The only characters that have Big Bad Bosses in the setup are Cell Max and JANEMBA. So if you're going to run a rotation of potentially JANEMBA plus like Int Broly or something like that, then when you have a turn that has Bio Broly floating, Bio Broly plus JANEMBA would actually link up with Big Bad Bosses. So we're going to jump into the Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta Supreme Magnificent Battle stage. I had some interesting moments in here trying to do the Gogeta showcase. We just couldn't get the boss to super at all, so it was kind of strange, which is why I currently have the Scouter item there. But yeah, this is I think going to be one of the better teams for this guy. Uncontrollable Power is just like the best villain team right now. So we're going to go with this, and we'll see how this goes. Let's go ahead and jump in here. The one thing... Oh, slot 7? Well, the good thing about this update is we actually no longer have attempt limits, which means we get to do this. All right, let's try it again. Okay, guess we'll be back again. All right, attempt number 3 to not get JANEMBA in slot 7. Let's go. All right, he's on turn 2. Not an ideal setup for him right away, but we, I guess, can make it work out. This is actually really unfortunate because Cell Max... I would want to rotate Cell Max, but then we're left with a rotation of double int Broly. You know what? I'll just come back when we have a good setup. How about that? Okay, so we do have Cell Max and JANEMBA on the same rotation. Unfortunately, it is on turn 2. There is a fear that I have of Cell Max just killing this first phase by himself. Remember, we want to put JANEMBA in slot 2. Let's we have the skip on, right? Yeah, you guys have seen this animation a million times. Let's just not play around. Let's get to the meat of the video here. Let's get to JANEMBA as soon as possible. Okay, unfortunately we crit on that somehow. I don't even know how it's possible. I guess the friend could have a crit build. I don't know. All right, we'll float him. I'm gonna not get a lot of key here. Well, I guess I want to give STR Broly those rainbows, right? Three. Okay, whatever. Yeah, the bad thing about this is, again, you want to put JANEMBA... I'm glad I actually mentioned this in the beginning of this video. You want to put JANEMBA in slot 2 because then he's going to guaranteed get his full build up on turn 1. Which means what? Which means Cell Max is going in slot 1. Which means what? Which means he's probably killing the enemy. I guess I could just try and intentionally hold back with Cell Max. JANEMBA still has to attack 3 times too. Like, if JANEMBA kills the opponent with his first attack, that's still not gonna satisfy the conditions because he has to do 3 attacks. So these guys are gonna have pretty low health here. Okay, nice crit, I guess. STR Broly is gonna get some attacks in, at least 2. Yeah, I'm thinking I just cannot put Cell Max in slot 1 here. I'm thinking we might just have to gamble on JANEMBA getting his hidden potential system additional. This should be fine. We're actually probably going to take a lot of damage from this because Broly got an additional normal. Yeah, that is certainly a lot of damage. All right. So JANEMBA, turn 1, we have big bad bosses and stuff up here. 443,000 defense. Remember, he is getting a 50% raise from his 18 key, and then every 12 key super gives him a 30% attack and defensive raise. And then he's also... Is he getting a multiplicative buff? I believe he is. Let me just check. Well, I guess his multiplicative buff is the build-up. So, we're just waiting for that. I guess we kind of have to put him in slot 1. Does he lose any links here? He loses shocking speed. Yeah, he loses shocking speed. So his defense goes from 443 to 426. Okay, sure. Let's... Yeah, he has to build up key as well, so we cannot get the 18 key. Let's just start building them up. Start giving... We got to put him in... Because, again, I think Cell Max would legitimately kill the enemy if we put him in slot 1. Let's heal up a little bit. It's more than a little bit, but okay. All right, so obviously terrible attack stats right away here. Okay, nice. All right, we want him to get the hidden potential system. He has a 40% chance rolled twice here. Perfect. Okay, even though it's a normal, it's still going to build him up. Okay, so he's fully built up now. But remember, he gets the 22% damage reduction in slot 2. So right now, he only has 22% damage reduction, whereas in slot 2, he would have 44% damage reduction. So, okay. The good thing is he's fully built up, though. That's really all I cared about. The bad thing about this... Oh, that's perfect. I was going to say the bad thing about this is Cell Max is not built up defensively at all, but that's... Okay, the fact that he actually didn't kill there might have just saved the run. Like, legitimately. All right, cool. We're going to move on to Vegeta now. Okay, so now that Janemba's built up, he's ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll. I'm going to leave Tech Broly in base because I don't want to do damage here. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Are you also thinking that attack at the end is a super? I have been traumatized by that Super Gogeta Showcase video. I am just going to get as few orbs as possible. We do have Super Easy 8 Broly next turn, so I would like to preserve the rainbows. What if I just did this? And then this. Super right away, go. Super. Super. Okay. Literally anywhere but that last slot. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. This should be essentially nothing. Yeah, nice damage. All right, Broly, don't go crazy. I am in the same exact position that I was in this showcase as I was with the, like, we just kill stuff so fast. Like, I don't want to put Cell Max in slot 1. I guess, well, he supered, because this Vegeta does have a very long super attack cooldown. So the reason why I didn't want to put Cell Max in slot 1 is because, remember, when Cell Max gets supered, he gets an additional super. And I'm just scared that he's going to do too much damage. But the odds of Cell Max getting supered right away are I think they're actually 0. So we probably can get away with it. Okay, there's the end of the domain. Yeah, we should be able to get away with this. This is going to allow Janemba to get his extra damage reduction and being in slot 2. All right, so Cell Max at 1.4 million. He's still guarding, still his intro. Janemba's basically at 1 million. Remember, Janemba has 44% damage reduction now being in slot 2. Don't forget, we are going to be getting the support from Broly as well. You know what I'll do here is I will just... I hate how I have to do this. I'm going to grab the support with Broly just so that I could show what the numbers are going to be, and then I'll reset the turn, and then I'll just put Broly in slot 3. But I just want to grab these 3 rainbows just to show what the support effect will have on the defense. So remember, Cell Max, 1.43 million, and then Janemba's at 986,000. If we grab these 3 orbs here, Janemba jumps up to 1.15, and Cell Max jumps up to 1.53. So I just wanted to show that. I'll be back in a second. I'll reset the turn. All right. I think we will leave Cell Max in slot 1. I think, yeah. Let's try it. Let's try leaving him in slot 1. I'm actually, I'm only gonna give him 1 orb. I don't want to go crazy with him if possible. And oh, we got an extra rainbow for Broly. That's perfect. Janemba, let's do this. So we're actually gonna get 4 rainbows with Broly. That's pretty lucky that we got the extra one there. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, technically Cell Max, I guess, is gonna be at max key now, but whatever. All right, Cell Max, just don't kill him. Just don't kill him, please. Please, please. Oh, God. Okay, good. No crit. Okay, normal. Nice. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. There's no way he's going to kill with a crit here. All right, so we're going to see Janemba's numbers here. Sure, whatever. All right, Janemba is at 29. And then he has a great chance to super here. Remember, this is a 50% attack and defensive buff too. Nice crit. And then here's the additional super, 18. And then he could do one more with the hidden potential system. And if Vegeta decides to super him, he's definitely going to nullify it or dodge it. Okay, we got additional normal. Super? No, okay. Watch that last attack, guys. What do we think? Is that a super against Broly? Broly might kill him here. He's going to build up. Nah, I don't think he's not going to do enough. Broly's going to die to the super. Watch this. Nah, he's going to kill him. Okay, he's going to kill him. Remember, JANEMBA has 70% chance to nullify key-based super. This Vegeta does a key-based super. JANEMBA has, well, I guess technically he wouldn't be able to dodge, right? Because this Vegeta disables evasion. Yeah, so I guess it would only be the 70% chance to nullify. If this Vegeta did not cancel dodge, JANEMBA would have had a 70% chance to nullify the key-based super. He would have had a 50% chance to dodge the super from his passive, and then he would have had a 20% chance to dodge the super from my hidden potential build. So JANEMBA right there looked pretty damn good. I mean, he was at, what was his defensive numbers there? Like 1.2 million start of turn defense with guard and 44% damage reduction. And then he got 50% on top of that, and then he got another 30% on top of that. So yeah, I mean, we're talking like 2 million defense plus guard, 44% damage reduction, and then like a very good chance he would dodge or nullify the super. Really, really good. All right, we're going to jump into the Super Saiyan Gohan. This is the Family Kamehameha Supreme Magnificent Battle stage. The only reason why I'm doing this is because it's the longer stage. And it'll allow JANEMBA to get built up, even though if we can't put him in slot 2 right away. But this is just going to be more footage of JANEMBA. I think we probably should be able to get the Rage mode here as well. I didn't show the Rage mode abilities, but he actually does change the entire field of physical when he goes into the Rage mode, and he does have like a nuke style passive. So that, and then he also does guaranteed crits. So his Rage mode actually could be pretty interesting, but let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to keep the scouter item. Just maybe we could just, figure out where the enemy's going to super and then put JANEMBA in direct line of fire to try and get hit. Okay, so turn 2 again. Sure. I'm going to keep Tech Broly in base just because I don't want to do too much damage. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want to do that right away? Probably not. I will focus on... it doesn't really matter. STR Broly... Like, if STR Broly got supered by Trunks, would he die? I kind of don't want to find out, but whatever. I don't want to drop that rainbow orb, but like, I don't... How do we avoid doing that? This? Yeah, perfect. Alright, that's 3. Okay, let's try this. The good thing about this event is that STR Super EZA Broly should get fully built up very quickly because there are enemies and he's going to AoE them down. Okay, Trunks super right away, which is perfect. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Broly getting super by Trunks at the end, which is good. And Videl super is perfect. These guys don't hit particularly hard, but I think Super EZA STR Broly definitely has a weakness when it comes to just, the first turn. He's really got to take up 1 turn to build up. Again, not really as much of a problem in this particular event just because he can AoE. But, yeah. This guy doing some pretty good damage here. Oh, he's stunned. I forgot about that. Yeah, he gets stunned. All right, let's get some build up for you. And then we will move on to JANEMBA. Unfortunately... I don't think there's no way Cell Max is gonna like solo this entire field of characters. He is gonna AoE them down, but he's not killing everything here. So we should be good to just put JANEMBA in slot 2 and get him fully built up turn 1. Do we want to pop the domain? Probably not. Actually, do we want to pop the domain? Nah, let's save it. Okay, so turn 1, 385 and 795. It's just... I kind of do want to AoE, though. Like, the AoE's not gonna... Like, this is fine. It doesn't matter. Let's just do it. He's not going to kill, so... and then JANEMBA, we could do this. Just focus on Trunks, I guess. And then we can do that. All right, so again, JANEMBA, no matter what happens, JANEMBA will be fully built up by the end of this turn. This is fine. All right, let me just quickly upload this Gogeta video. It's a bit of a longer one. All right, Cell Max getting built up because we're AoEing. Okay. Okay, Cell Max. Let's calm down a little bit. Okay, relax. All right, JANEMBA. Again, gotta build up. He could do 4 supers on this turn, by the way. Okay. One more. Nice. You can do one more, technically. There's the crit. Wow, did we miss the hidden potentialism additional? I think we might have missed it. 20 additional with 3 attacks. So he failed 3 40% chances. Huh. That sucks. All right, well, we're pretty much built up here now. I mean, we could do this. I think I am going to pop the domain now as well. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and we should be able to finish off the enemies here, I think. Let's do this. Yeah, we should be good here to kill them. That is completely fine. All right, this guy's gonna AoE. Get some build up. There's the crit, and goodbye, Videl. All right, here we go. Fully built up JANEMBA. We have the domain up, and we're gonna have this is essentially the same turn we had in the last event, but this is with the domain up now, actually, so it's actually better. Let's see if we can get these rainbow orbs in a little bit of a better spot. So JANEMBA, look at this. Look at the defense. Look at this. look at Super EZA Broly at 841. Look at this turn. Cell Max at 1.6. JANEMBA's at 1.1. Remember, JANEMBA. The difference between defensively, the difference between Cell Max and JANEMBA is Cell Max doesn't have defense super attack effects. JANEMBA does. That is the main difference here. All right, let's this Gohan is definitely not living this turn, man. There's no way. So we put him in slot 1. He loses out. He loses out on his additional if you put him in slot 1. What do we want to do? I legitimately think Cell Max will solo Gohan. Let's just put him in slot 1. Let's just do it. All right, let's do this. What if I do that? That'll drop the orbs, right? The rainbow orbs. Yeah, there we go. Oh my... Dude, this rotation is about to be insane. $34. Remember, in slot 1, he doesn't have an additional, though. Yeah. Super? Super. 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 Okay. Oh, just, 48 million by Cell Max. Bye. Okay, is this good? All right, next. Okay, so what I'll do here is I will leave. Oh God, which Broly was not on rotation? I think it was the friend. The friend wasn't on rotation. So I'll leave the friend on rotation. The reason why I'm going to do this is that we can use the friend's domain on turn 7. Let's pop this. Oh, let's just do 500k for you. Jeez. All right. Yeah, let's just go. What the hell is the enemy supposed to do? Oh no, guys. We lost. He actually did damage. I'm actually shocked by that. Okay. 25. Okay. We're not going to kill on this turn, are we? Yeah, I don't think so. We would need a bunch of additional supers. Well, okay. You know, I'd actually prefer probably if we just moved on to the final phase next turn. Just get a fresh health bar to work with the other rotation. Probably not, though. This guy's not doing enough damage. If he gets an additional super, maybe. Nah, he did nothing. Okay, I think we can use AGO Broly's domain. No, we can't. We could do the rage mode, though, just to show it off. Let's do the rage mode. All right, so JANEMBA in the rage. Actually, I don't think I could show it. Oh no, I can. JANEMBA in the rage mode. So his super attack effects. 12 key is greatly raised attack temporarily, destructive damage, and all attacks become critical hits. And then 18 key is massively raised attack temporarily, destructive damage, and all attacks become crits. And then the passive. So he's going to change all key spheres to physical. He gets 2 key per key sphere, and then he's going to get, what is that, 16% per key sphere obtained. So here we go. Let's just see what he does here. Then we're going to grab 6. And we're going to grab 3. I'm kind of curious to see what his attacks. That's going to look, remember, guaranteed crit here too. 19 with a guaranteed crit. That's not bad. How much damage does this actually do? 11 million. So he actually would damage Goku and Frieza with the first super with his rage mode. Huh. That does matter, I think. Well, actually, maybe he wouldn't because he is physical. Even though it's a crit, that still does matter that he is physical because there is a slightly smaller multiplier because he does have innate type disadvantage. So the question is, would that be over 10? I think there is a very high chance that is over 10 million damage to Goku and Frieza, which matters. So you can actually use JANEMBA's rage mode to do damage to them. It's not a bad active skill, actually, considering that it was like almost terrible before. All right, we're on the final phase here now. The good thing about the rage mode is it doesn't really like push us to the next rotation. Do we want to just put JANEMBA in slot 1 and see what he's really made of? I believe this enemy does have it is like a key-based super, right? Let's just do it. Let's see. Let's put him in slot 1. Throw him into the thick of things here. All right, let's see. What do you got, Gohan? Go ahead. Okay, let's see. Oh, we dodged it. So wait, does that mean we failed the nullification? Okay, we got the additional, but it was a normal. I think what that means is, because I think the way it works is the 70% chance to nullify key-based supers, I believe that takes priority over the dodge. So I think that actually means we failed the 70% chance to nullify. But remember, JANEMBA then has a 50% chance to just dodge supers. So I think that's what did it. Or potentially, we could have failed both the nullification and the 50% chance to dodge from the passive. And it is possible that my 20 dodge in the hidden potential system did actually come through and allow us to dodge that attack. But I think regardless, we would have been fine. JANEMBA still had his 44% damage reduction and guard, and he had like 800k defense too. So this Gohan does not hit hard enough to where that would have been a massive issue. But yeah, JANEMBA is certainly looking pretty good. I think right now this probably is the best fit for him in terms of teams. You know, him plus Cell Max I think could work pretty well. And again, if you were to go with a different rotation, maybe you wanted to just throw like double int Broly, you know, 1 int Broly per rotation, and throw him next to JANEMBA, that could work because then you would have Cell Max and Bio Broly potentially floating, which means you would have still decent uptime on the Big Bad Bosses link for JANEMBA. So, all right, we actually didn't finish him there, which means I guess we'll finish him off here. Let's do this. All right. So yeah, that is going to be the end of our friend Gohan here. He's going to be killed in this rotation. Let me know what you guys think of JANEMBA. I definitely think he is a very, very good EZA, considering that he isn't even a Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's just a gold coin LR. He's kind of like a precursor LR to Carnivals because he came out as part 2 to Tanabata. And that year was the year before Carnivals were introduced, right? So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of JANEMBA, and I will see you in the next one.